Yo, I just finished work and I just started this one a few days ago. So I'm just trying to get used to it now. This is like maybe 3 or 4 days after the filming the first episode. Let's do another one. This amazing person that I know, she normally chills outside Sainsbury's around this time. So I'm gonna go there now and see if she's there. If she's chilling, I'll see if she's up for doing an episode, because I told her from the start, like I've been talking to her about this for ages. Is that her? No, I don't think she's there today. I think that's someone else. It's the lady with the flute. Let me ask her if she's seen her. Hold on. Sorry, have you seen Lindsay today?
I haven't seen Lindsay for ages, mate.
Really? She's not past, is
I
she?
saw her about 5 days ago.
Okay.
I used to see her every single day.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. Just wondering if she's alright.
When did you last see her?
About a few days ago, something like that.
Yeah, she's alright. She's definitely alright. I've got her number.
Okay, good. What's your name?
Anna.
Anna, I'm Ali.
Hello, Ali.
It's nice to meet you.
Alright, nice to meet you. I'll tell Lindsay Ali was...
Yeah, please do. Thank you. No worries. So, I'll try again tomorrow. Or maybe I'll go outside in an hour. I'll come back in an hour and see. Yeah, I just had a look over there. She's not over there, so I'm gonna have to wait. I'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully she's there. We're looking for Lindsay. We're searching for Lindsay. All right. That's gonna be the next episode. Either Lindsay or whoever answers the phone next. So let's find out which one.
One day at a time, taking this shit one day at a time. You out of your mind, thinking that this is all for nothing. One day at a time, taking this shit one day at a time. Came from behind, the underdog is far from done with.
Anna,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm alright.
Do you remember me from the other day? Maybe not.
Oh, are you that? Yeah.
I was looking for Lindsay.
She's at Little Sainsbury's. She's at Little Sainsbury's.
Oh, she's there now?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So apparently she's round the corner. Let's find her.
Hello.
Hey, Lindsay.
How are you?
I'm good, G. How are you?
Good.
I've been looking for you all week, man. Where you been?
Just trying to stay away a little bit.
Okay. As long as you're well. That's good. You want to film on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. Where should we meet and stuff?
I'll be here.
On Sunday, yeah?
Tell me a time and I'll be here.
Can we say here at 8?
Yeah.
Sunday at 8. I wonder if she'll turn up. I know, maybe I'm just being rude or dumb, but like, I just hope she turns up. It's just over there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But banging, I will see you on Sunday.
Everything I said I do, head down and up my leverage. Learn my lesson, tightest circles, cleaned up who I mess with. One day at a time, taking this shit one day at a time. You out of your mind, thinking that this is all for...
It's raining, so I'm a bit worried she's not going to be there, but we'll see. Cool. Let's see if she's there. Let's fucking do this. Oh. It's not her. She wasn't there. Is that her? Oh, I think I see her. Let's see. Lindsay. I'm good. How are you? It's not a bad time. What's going on?
Up.
Really? Shall I just leave you to it? I'll see you. Yeah? Alright. But listen.
In my spot.
Yeah, I just went to have looks. Yeah. She was there, she was on time, but she slipped up a few days ago. She's not doing good at the moment. Literally, from the last time I saw her, that time, a couple of days ago, up until today, she said she slipped up. She ain't doing good. We'll have to leave it another time.
Look, I'm predicting my future by taking control of it now. When societal norms pressure my peers, I continued holding my ground. Laughable goals, envy hidden in advice that they give. That's just how it goes, I'm staying on go. Monopolize a set of skills and chance it whenever I roll. Never rolling over, only one in the backs of the women who get to know me on the surface. Deeper questions won't buy the time that she need with me. That shit is not a...
Okay, I just saw Lindsay on my way home just now. She was saying sorry about the other day. I was saying it was fine. She said if we can do it this Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna hold out this Sunday. Hopefully it'll be her. If not, obviously I'm not gonna prepare for anyone else. So I might just try to find someone on the street because I really want to film this weekend. I've only done one episode. I want to get the ball rolling, boy. You know what I'm saying? we'll see. Let's let the week go. It's only fucking Monday. Oh my god, it's only Monday. Let's let the week go.
Ain't that just coincidental that they want me now that I'm up? Tell them guys that they ain't welcome cause they can't see past girl and drugs. Chains at G, I'm blowing up. Same old team, that's how I does. They've got peace but I got sense blood and they can't see why I get love. Ain't that just coincidental that they want me now that I'm up? Tell them guys that they ain't welcome cause they can't see past girl and drugs. Chains at G, I'm blowing up. Same old team, that's how I does. They've got peace but I got sense blood and they can't see why I get love. Let me show them why. Take charge, let me hit the soulful vibe. Spit bars sicker when it's so good live. Slip dark nigga with the open mind. Been that brother from the way back when. Been that nigga from about 09. Over the head, skin tone separate alone from the rest. Now I'm in zone, spitting every bar with my chest. I'm a different type. USB forecourt in a forecourt on my door as I live those rhymes.
So it looks like she's not gonna come. I've been here for I think 45 minutes or so, and I haven't seen her. I've asked around. Some people said they saw her earlier today, but yeah, she's not here now. I'm gonna go for a little walk around and see if I bump into her, but she must be going through it, so you know, it is what it is. But we'll see. I'm gonna walk around. Maybe I'll bump into her. I'm still optimistic. Maybe I shouldn't be, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do this. It looks like Lindsay's there as well. We might have just pulled it out of the bag and done the 2 in 1. Let's see. What happened?
Someone keeps belittling him.
Oh. Should we go?
Yeah, I'm just going to go and take this round to the corner. Give me then.
Alright, that's it. You good?
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Like,
Which one?
I'm not, this cunt driving the Volvo. I'm nothing but fucking polite to manners. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's all I ask back. Yeah, nothing. Manners cost nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm rude to someone, fair enough, be rude back. But
Yeah.
all I say is, like, excuse me, sir, do you have any spare change?
Yeah.
And they treat me like I'm invisible. They're gonna get some fucking attitude.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you who's the back.
Cool, I'm almost there. Just a couple more seconds.
At least you've got all the stuff now. It took ages, didn't it?
Finally, yeah. Honestly.
It's expensive though, isn't it?
I got all the cheapest version of the shit. I really did. I'm gonna be very forthright and ask just whatever. If anything's too much, just say it.
Are we just meant to like act as if the camera isn't there or what?
Say that again.
Are we meant to act like the camera isn't there?
You can do however we want it. It's literally completely natural. Like, in fact, it's already started. We're literally just gonna sit and have a chat. Should I sit in between or sit next to you?
Do whatever.
I'll sit there. Oh, fucking hell.
I've seen loads of these on telly, so
Have you?
yeah, they're doing it with all the movie stars and that.
Yeah, literally. What's your opinion on it?
Sometimes it can get very close to the bone.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Some of them break down.
But it's good, isn't it? I should give you. So this is your mic, but you guys got to share it because I only have one. So, but you got to talk right into the mic.
I'm gonna feel special.
Yeah, that, just like that. Shit.
Right, just running this.
You do one already with
Pardon?
in action or something.
No.
Something on the internet, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I was very drunk. I
Oh.
can't really remember it.
Oh, so swear.
Yeah, but I know I started slating her.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
When you're on the street, you don't need to do what she does. Especially because you're a smoker.
Yeah.
Sucking people's, you know what's for £4.50.
Fuck it, no.
Because she wants a point.
Third down. God.
No, just want to burn us and
Hmm.
we was doing well being off this. And
So how long were you off it for?
Not very long, only a couple of months.
When was that? Was that like the start of this year, kind of? Yeah.
You'll know because I started growing my hair down.
Yeah, I remember. So was there anything in particular that happened that... Hold on, before I carry on, let me take that mic off you. I'm just going to put it for now. You keep doing anything. There you go. So yeah, was there anything in particular that happened that made you relapse or...
I think me and Kevin were arguing and I started drinking again.
Okay.
It's always when alcohol's involved.
Really?
Yeah, it changes me completely. That stuff killed me. I was in hospital for a long time.
Fucking hell.
Wasn't I, Kevin?
Yeah, you know, weren't you?
Fucking hell. Shit.
Yeah, I went into a coma. Do you mind?
Go for it, no, do your thing.
I was in a coma and I woke up and I was like yellow.
Really?
Complete jaundice.
Fucking hell. I got jaundice once from doing a bunch of bad cat. That was really bad. And just so I know, I'm just curious. It's crack that you guys smoke, isn't it? I tried crack once.
What did it do? Nothing.
It kind of fucked me up a little bit. No, it's fine. It fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
got heroin on it as well.
I'm guessing that the shit that I took was like that. Part of it. But yeah, I was in a park in North London. I think it was North London. I was supposed to do an open mic and it fell through. Anyway, I ended up in this park at like midnight in North London. Met these two guys that were chilling. I was trying to get some like MD at the time, but I couldn't find any. And these guys were like, yeah, we've got stuff that's like similar to MD, or like similar to Coke really. They were like, but try it, like I think you'll like it. So then I tried it. I only did one hit, and for like an hour and a bit, like it felt pretty nice.
You was giddy.
Yeah. It felt like, do you know, have you done like balloons, like NOS before?
Yeah.
It felt like it's like a really intense like NOS thing, but I could control it. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, I felt like I was in this like, I don't know, I as far as experiences go, I kind of enjoyed it, if I'm being real.
That's the thing though, that's what's so dangerous about it.
Yeah.
It's so addictive.
So tell me about you guys. When did you guys meet?
About nearly 14 years ago now.
14 years ago. And were you both homeless at that time?
I was actually in a psychiatric hospital.
Okay.
And his mum was being admitted.
And then that's how you guys met?
Yeah, sort of pounced on him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kevin, what was your life like around that time when you guys met?
Not bad, because I was having my mum admitted, wasn't I? I was having to sign the paperwork to have my mum admitted, so it's all over the place. And I was very badly drug addicted as well.
Okay.
I think I'd just come out of hospital as well myself, hadn't I, because of the injury to do with the drug use.
Yeah, you got cellulitis.
Yeah, I got cellulitis in one of my legs, which is something that can happen when you inject. I'd been in the hospital for about 3 weeks, and I got out of hospital, and it's literally the next day that I heard that my mum had been taken into the hospital.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So that was 14 years ago. And then around that time when you met your mum, that's when you met Lindsay.
Yeah.
And is this all in West London around here, or?
Yeah.
So you guys grew up around here?
Yeah. I'm from Hanworth.
Hanworth? Okay. And where did you grow up, Kevin?
Well, Richmond.
Richmond?
Roehampton Hospital. I grew up around Richmond most of my life.
Oh shit, okay. I grew up around Brentford myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, then it was only 2 years ago that I moved to Chiswick on the high road, because my house in Brentford, it got sold because my dad, they couldn't keep up with the mortgage and all that shit. But what was school like for you guys?
School I was always truanting.
You always what?
Truanting, like bunking.
Bunking.
Bunking
Okay.
off, because I had bad dyslexia
Okay.
and a lot of stuff going on. From the age of 6 I got abused by my mum's best friend's husband.
Really?
Yeah. And he made me he didn't make me, he let me smoke and everything, so
Okay.
I was a bit of a woman before my time.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm curious, like, is there a time? Can you remember a time like when you first ever took crack? Like, do you remember that moment, or what it was like when you really started to get into it, kind of thing?
Yeah, I met a bloke and he sold it, and we were sitting in his bedroom. And he just handed me the pipe and I smoked it, and that's it. I liked it.
And then that was it from there?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 19.
19?
I'm 38 now.
38? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What about you, Kevin?
Well, when I was first smoked crack?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably in my mid 20s, not long after I first tried heroin.
Okay.
I first tried heroin in my mid 20s, and very shortly after became aware of crack. But yeah, I tried it, but it was heroin that was a problem, and it wasn't for about another 10 years that I sort of started using crack again, and then it became a problem.
Okay.
And then it was heroin and crack like every day.
Yeah.
So it was heroin just to start off with, and then sort of crack followed about 10 years after, and then it was just heroin, crack, snowballing every day.
What's snowballing?
When you use heroin and crack together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts them in the same spoon when he prepares his hit.
Okay. So what, you prepare it on the spoon and then put that in a syringe?
Yeah.
And then inject that into yourself?
Yeah.
And around West, like you were saying, Richmond and you say Hanwha?
Yeah.
Was it ever hard, like access-wise, to get either like needles or the product itself?
Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't inject, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it hard to get after?
Not really. You can just go into the chemists and get them.
Oh, okay.
Needle exchange places in the chemists. Not all chemists do it, but you know, a few of them do. I think it's like to do with the area as well. Like if you go to like more of a rundown shithole area, like Shepherd's Bush,
yeah,
or something like that, you will find that more chemists do the needle exchange.
Okay.
But if you was to be in somewhere like Richmond, I think you would struggle to find a single chemist in Richmond that done needle exchange.
Okay.
You go to Shepherd's Bush, White City, something like that, Acton, spoiled for choice.
It says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's true though, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your opinion on the needle exchange? Do you think it's positive in terms of providing safe use for addicts, or do you feel like it's just facilitating the problem?
No, it's definitely helpful. It's not facilitating it, because whether the scheme was there or it wasn't there, like people would still do what they're going to do regardless of whether it is there, which would make it harder for them to do and make it more dangerous for them.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have the access to the clean equipment that they have.
They're actually going to start a scheme where you can go and inject.
In like a safe space?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and is that the one that you were saying about where they're doing it in another country already, right? And you can take your gear in there and they check what the quality of the gear is.
No, they can do, but they don't really want to do that because about being arrested and stuff, it's still illegal, so you've got to have it prepared before you go in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm a big raver, you know, I go out raving quite a lot. One of the festivals I go to called Boomtown, they've started this stall where you can take your party drugs to them and they can test it for authenticity. Because you know, you get a lot of these overdoses after the last couple of years, even like party drugs like MD and like Coke and Ket, you'll get all this dodgy stuff in there and people are dying like in these events kind of thing.
Because they're putting more synthetic.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah. So I think across the board it's a good positive thing to test everyone's drugs just to make sure that at least the thing that they're expecting to take is the thing that they're taking, you know, as opposed to something that's just going to kill them or making them so much more dependent on.
Yeah, because I've tried to buy cocaine before and been sold ketamine.
Really? Fucking hell. That's a big jump.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I ended up in hospital.
Jesus.
I cut my legs up.
Really?
I didn't realise I was bleeding.
Oh yeah. That Ket will do that. Hold on, I'm just going to move the mic quickly.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay, I'm going to put it on that so I can between both of you.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you talk to them a bit about us, the three of us. Obviously, why this has actually come into existence. So obviously, since I moved to Chiswick, I literally live. I don't want to disclose any sensitive information, but I live not far from a Sainsbury's that I tend to see you guys outside of a lot. And then over time, I don't know, we just ended up always saying hi to each other, always saying cool, and I don't know, to me personally, I felt like I developed a bit of a friendship with you guys where I know it's like a weird circumstantial one, but nonetheless I felt like I had a lot of respect for you guys. You guys were nice, kind, respectful, like we had a laugh. And I'll be real, yeah, since moving to Chiswick, like, it's weird being in this area with a lot of people that are in a very different circumstance than I am. I know it's like I understand that I am very fortunate and I'm very grateful for that. Nonetheless, I do see myself surrounded by people that are in a lot more of a comfortable situation than I am. And growing up in Brentford, it's very different to what I'm used to. So just see, and people don't really keep it real, what I'm trying to say, in the same way that we do, in the way that we recognise. Like you were saying earlier, Kevin, about if someone's respectful to you, you be respectful back, and if they're not, then you give that back tenfold, kind of thing. So I really recognise that inside you guys, and because of that, I'd have more fun talking to you guys than I would any other like random person on the high street. So you'd see it on my way home from work. I'd be like, let me see if Lindsay's there. Let me go and check her. Yeah, come on. The amount of times you lot have made my day, man, for real. But
that's it, because we are real.
Yeah, exactly, and I've recognised that. Man. Obviously, we all have our struggles and our shit that we go through and our things that we're battling with, and but yeah, like you guys are really cool, and I've always enjoyed your company. And another thing I've noticed that I kind of get this feeling that with you guys more than most, that like a lot of the community itself is rooting for you. Do you feel that way at all?
Yeah, we get a lot more respect because we are respectful.
Yeah, I see. I tend to see a lot more people approaching you guys and actually taking time to talk to you, and I remember you by name, and they're asking you questions. So would you attribute that to just your general kindness to other people and treating people how you would anyone else?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Homeless people around here, they've actually got there's a church down the road that gives vouchers for Subway.
Oh yeah.
That's now been belled. That's stopped because of a homeless person going into the shop and being disrespectful.
Really? I fucking suck.
So it's effed it up for everyone.
That's annoying.
But the father will give us money.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Not to other people.
Yeah.
But he does with us because we never lie to him.
Yeah. That's another thing, yeah, you've always been, obviously we've been trying to lock this in for a little while, and do you know what's funny? Obviously I've documented the experience of me trying to find you and like trying to meet up with you, so this will be the first time that people actually see you, so it's actually a big accomplishment for me that I actually found you and got you on, and you guys are definitely going to be reoccurring guests because I fuck with you guys a lot, and hopefully we can document each other's journey for years to come. Do you know what I mean? It'll just be fun, you know? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
To achieve, isn't it? Like
yeah, exactly, and just see how far both of us, all three of us, come along as the years go on. You know?
It would be interesting looking back. If it did happen, that would be fun to look back on, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I love. I love like, I'm weirdly obsessed with encapsulating moments in time for different people. I find it fascinating how this is our moment today, but then someone else is like, it's the best day of their life, and for someone else it's the worst. Like they just figured out that their wife was getting fucked by this other big black guy, whatever the fuck it is. Do you know what I mean? And like how different people will look back on this day, whether positively, negatively, or not at all, because it was an insignificant day in their lives. I find it so interesting. I kind of get obsessed with it, which is kind of part of the reason that I wanted to start this, because we're encapsulating those different moments from different people, and we can revisit it because once it's there forever. You know?
Have you heard of DMT?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I'm getting some soon.
Are you? Have you done it before?
No.
What are you thinking? Like, how do you feel about taking it?
I'm very interested in meeting the machine elves.
Yeah, I've heard of these DMT elves as well.
Because I haven't believed it, but apparently it's real.
Yeah. Have you ever taken psychedelics before?
Once or twice, because I don't like feeling like I'm not in control.
Yeah. But you're willing to give DMT a go. I've always
right people.
Yeah. I've always wanted to try it as well. Always.
It's supposed to be very like third eye.
Yeah, very enlightening.
What are you on about? DMT.
It's sorted Mike Tyson out. I was watching an interview with him yesterday. He was like, "You're in for the ride."
Yeah.
It works.
So apparently it's supposed to be it's a chemical that comes naturally in our bodies. Apparently, we release it when we sleep, and we also release it when we die. And so a lot of people believe that it's like connected to like another realm or another plane of existence that we can only have access to if we voluntarily take DMT.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be an extremely short trip of only like 15 20 minutes. Yeah, 15 20 minutes. And but it will be like an intense hallucination, or a lot of people describe it as an out-of-body experience, or like an enlightening thing.
You'll go back to that moment.
Yeah. And you can smoke it like a vape or like a bong hit. Yeah. And apparently it's supposed to be a really short lasting but profound experience.
It's a toad.
What, is it always like meant to be a good experience, or have you ever heard of anyone having a bad experience on it, like a bad trip sort of thing?
So I've heard people have unpleasant experiences, but then in hindsight, them looking back on it, feeling like it was something that they needed to experience. Like some people felt like it was something that, like, the DMT showed them something that they needed to address in their life, or something like that. There are
sounded like maybe it's got some answers or something.
Yeah, well, a lot of people feel that way, and a lot of people that have experienced it say that they've changed their lives because of it.
Is there something about the Indians?
Yeah, the Indians have been using it for years.
The Indians meant to use that peyote stuff.
It's the
like,
cutest.
Yeah, and then there's that thing that's on
more to do with like psychedelic drugs.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Like
it's
acid
from the
and shit like that.
Yeah,
From the toad.
I think it's part of the same family, but it's just more of a, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really I'm not very well versed on it, but I know that much, and I know that there's another one, ayahuasca or something like that comes from the leaf,
Yeah.
I believe, and that's a similar sort of
But not as intense.
Yeah.
It doesn't do what the DMT does.
yeah. But that's cool. Let me know when you take it. Let me know what you think. Should we have a smoke? Yeah, let me know how that is when you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this show we have 2 reoccurring segments. One of them is just a list. It's just a list of 50 random questions that I came up with while I was thinking of this show. And each episode I'll ask people maybe up to 10 random questions on this list, whichever ones that I find might be most interesting for you guys. So what I think I'll do is I'll ask Kevin 5 and then I'll ask you 5. Is that cool? Cool. The questions. Okay. Oh, before I do, I'm gonna check the cameras are still good.
Right.
I'm sure we're relevant sort of mentioned on the camera. Relevant. I know. Oh, I mentioned it now, haven't I? Well, isn't it? If we're looking back on this in like 6 months or whatever, I might have forgotten that I just got out of prison 2 days ago.
Yeah, we should talk about that if you're up for it. Yeah, let's do these questions and then we'll segue into that. Okay, so do you wish you were older or younger than you are right now?
Yeah, you're probably younger. I wish I could go back and do it different. Hindsight.
In hindsight.
I know.
Okay. Do you think that people... so when do you think that people are in the prime of their lives? If at all, do you think people ever reach the prime of their lives? If there's such a thing?
Men?
Very different for different people, isn't it? But
Yeah,
But you.
that's what I think.
I suppose, like, there's obviously big events like when people get married and have kids and stuff like that, but I don't think I've hit the prime yet, but I don't know.
Okay, this will be interesting. There's a couple questions here that are like finish the sentence. So I'm going to start a sentence and then you finish the sentence as if it was you saying it. We'll do 3 or 4, okay? Okay, ready? So the first one, I go through life.
Wondering what the fuck it's about.
Every day I look forward to.
He's asking you.
Oh, it's to me, is it?
Yeah, I'll do a couple for you, then I'll do Lindsay after. So every day I look forward to.
Eating.
Eating, nice.
Really?
Eating food, yeah.
I thought it had been your first hit.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but that's like slowed down a little bit. What just getting out of prison and that. But if you would have asked me that 3 months ago, yeah, of course it would have been the first hit of the day.
Okay. And one more. This is not a finish a sentence, it's just a question, but do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Cool. Okay, Lindsay. Do you trust anyone in your life?
Not really.
Do you hate anyone in your life?
Not really, no.
How many people in your life do you genuinely love?
I can't, just about fit on my feet, about 2 or 3.
2 or 3, cool. In a zombie apocalypse, where would you stay and what weapon would you use?
Ooh, I'd use a machete and I would stay in a police station.
Police station? Because of the fortitudeness.
Yeah, because if I lost that machete, I've got loads of backup.
Nice. That's the fucking practical ass advice. That's a decision. Hopefully other people come as good as that.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, X-ray vision.
Okay, nice. And I'll do a couple finish the sentence questions with you. Okay. Every day I wake up with the intention to
Sort out my life.
When I think about my life, I say to myself,
If only I'd done that differently.
And one more. I am
A lover and not a fighter.
Okay, I've got a couple that I want to ask both of you. I just want to get both of your perspective, if that's cool. Just a couple more. So, do you like being alone?
No, we don't, do we? Because it's always been me and you.
Yeah? I'll do one more. How would you like to die if you had the choice?
This is going to sound so heroin overdose.
Really?
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Quick.
Interesting. Is that something that you'd want to plan or something that you would want to just happen?
I would plan it.
You'd plan it? Okay, I hope not anytime soon.
No.
Fucking better not. What about you, Kevin?
It's basically exactly the same answer.
If I found out cancer or something.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly the same.
So it would have to be a very circumstantial, I've got no way out of this. Interesting. I'm gonna roll this now. So Kevin, you recently came out of prison. I spoke to Lindsay a few months ago when I came back from Mauritius, and I said, let's do this, we're ready to do the podcast, and she was by herself. I was like, where's Kevin? And she said, yeah, you were away. So let's start from the beginning. So what actually happened? Why did you get arrested?
I'm homeless, have been for a while. It's been cold recently, really cold, as you know.
Yeah.
It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't slept all night because all my bedding and sleeping bag had been moved or thrown away. So it happens a lot when you're homeless, you lose stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I was sat outside Sainsbury's, like trying to beg some money, I think, or wait for the shops open or something.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep warm, and I started a little fire, emphasis on little.
In front of the Sainsbury's?
Which is more next door to it by the phone box, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
But it was early in the morning, sort of like not in rush hour, but with everyone walking past, so there's barely anyone around.
Yeah.
And it's like emphasis on little fire like this right next to me.
Yeah.
Which was with like a couple of bits of paper and maybe a couple of food wrappers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not some big campfire with wood and stuff. Like the sort of fire that would like go out after about 2 minutes, which it did.
Yeah.
Some crap phoned the police. The people in the cafe, Angie's cafe.
Oh yeah.
And I got arrested for that. Charged with arson.
Fuck.
Taken to court, and they wanted to prosecute me for arson and intent to endanger life.
Well, who were they trying to say you were going to endanger?
Well, this is the thing, it would have been the public, wouldn't it? Because there was footage of it. The woman in Angie's filmed it on her phone, and that was shown in court. And it did show, like, out of about 3 minutes footage, it showed about 3 people walking past, 3 random people walking past.
Yeah.
And this is on the pavement. They were all aware of the little fire that I had going by me, so they all sort of gave me a wide berth.
Yeah.
Like a good 5 or 6 foot away.
Yeah.
So there was no danger to anyone. You know, I'm sure it probably didn't look very normal. Maybe it might have surprised a few people or anything, but there was certainly no danger to anyone, and definitely no dangerous property or anything like that, as the video showed.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the prosecutor still wanted for it to be moved from Magistrates Court to Crown Court and get me prosecuted for arson with intent to endanger life.
Fucking hell.
And get me 4.5 years.
What?
And I probably would have ended up serving about 2.5, 3 years out of that.
Yeah.
My duty solicitor saw the madness in all of it and said, look, this is bollocks.
Yeah.
This guy is a vulnerable, homeless, kind of mentally ill person with bad addiction problems and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not some mad criminal trying to sort of start a fire or burn somewhere out to claim the insurance, or not trying to damage property.
Yeah.
He's not trying to hurt anyone with the fire. He's just started a little fire next to himself to try and keep himself warm.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is bollocks. Like, all you should do him for is criminal damage. And thankfully the judge saw the sense in it, and that's what ended up happening. I ended up getting 16 weeks and I served 8.
8 weeks, okay.
But in my opinion, I shouldn't have got anything, like not regarding a custodial sentence, because that didn't solve anything. What they should have been doing was trying to help me.
Yeah.
Rather than put me in prison for basically nothing.
Yeah.
There's no damage to property, no one was hurt. And I was prosecuted for criminal damage with intent to sort of endanger people.
Yeah.
Neither of which happened. So they should have been trying to help me. And these are the people that we've got running our country.
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
That's a big thing with what's wrong with this country.
Yeah. So where did you do your 8 weeks?
I started off in Wellman Scrubs. 3 weeks in Scrubs, and they moved me on to Highdown for the last 5 weeks in Surrey.
And what was your experience like in both of those places?
Well, the Scrubs is pretty shit, very shit. Like, probably like what you would expect prison to be like. Just a rundown shithole of Victorian prison. Very dark and sort of, you know, quite intimidating sort of thing. And
Shawshank Redemption.
not exactly, but it's just a very horrible experience, and it's a lot of bang up, and you know, 23 and a half hour bang up most of the time, and
Really? Well, so you get 1 hour out, literally?
you get about half hour out of the cell a day, half hour association.
To walk around the little yard.
Yeah, they don't even let you out of the cell to collect your food. They do a controlled unlock and bring your food round to the cell. Okay. So it's 23 and a half hour lockdown. But in Highdown, it's like a lot more time out of the cell, and that's working within a week as well. So
okay.
A lot better, yeah.
I'm guessing that while you're in that you can't use at all.
No, of course not.
So how's that? Like, do you experience withdrawal straight away and stuff?
Well, you do for the first few days, but they sort of put you on methadone and sort of build you up over the course of about 5 days. Okay. So you're suffering for maybe like 2 or 3 days, but then sort of like approaching the sort of 4 or 5 day period, you will start to feel normal and start to get your sleep pattern back. Okay. But you do have to suffer a little bit for the first couple of days, which I suppose is to be expected. Yeah, definitely. Heroin withdrawal hasn't got sort of taboo and stuff that it's got attached to it for no reason. It's painful and uncomfortable.
They've got to show you discipline, haven't they, really?
Yeah. But like I said, they build you up on the methadone and like, you're right after about 5 days.
Okay. And then in terms of how you feel for the duration of that stay after withdrawals, do you feel good? Are you still craving it? Do you feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you feel clean at all? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah, you are clean. Physically, you're clean.
Yeah.
Physically, you're not withdrawing, but the cravings is a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cravings never really go away, do they?
Yeah.
For me, at least, anyway, and I think Lindsay would agree. The cravings don't go, but you get over the physical withdrawal.
Yeah. One thing that I started reading about, and also that I experienced when I tried to stop smoking weed while I was in Mauritius, is that it was saying that addictions are very, as well as they are physiological, they're very dependent on circumstance and environment as well. So like the example that it was given was like someone that has this group of friends and they take drugs, or say they drink in that group of friends and they've got a drinking problem, but it's dependent on this social group that all drink together. If they were to escape that environment to sort out that habit, they could do that fine whilst escaping the environment. They could probably develop positive habits and do really well. But as soon as they go back into that environment, as strong as those new habits they've built, the pull and the familiarity of that old environment is stronger than the new habits they've built, which causes them to go back into the old habits. Like just seeing that one friend on the street that used to go to the pub with, and then being like, well, fucking come, like I haven't seen you in ages, let's have a drink. And then that comfort feeling or that familiarity of that social, that network and that group is a big enough pull for them to break that new habit they've established. Is that something that you guys feel also as you go into these places and you get free clean over these periods of time, physiologically, but then as you go back into the same environment where all of this stuff took place, you go back into it?
Big part. There's always someone there to make it easy for you. That's it with addiction, it's excuses, isn't it?
Yeah. And then so there's one more topic that I kind of want to talk about a bit before I go into the final segment, which is it's about so I'll explain like this. So when I was 16, as I was saying on my way over here, I spent a few weeks of my life homeless. And during that time, I met a guy called Michael Rich. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's a homeless guy he originally lived out of London. But then when he became homeless at the age of 20-something, he walked all the way from wherever he lived up outside London, walked into London. He said the first bit he got to was Chiswick Bridge, fell in love with the area, and then he's been walking around here for like 20 odd years ever since. He's in his 40s now. So when I was homeless, I met him, and he let me like spend my time with him, and like he let me stay with him, and I met loads of his, like, not friends, but people that he knew that would kind of look after each other in the area. And I used to ask him questions about his life, and one thing that he used to say to me all the time is that he was so content being homeless. He said that he didn't take drugs or anything. He was an alcoholic, a heavy alcoholic. He was an extremely harmless person. He was never violent when he got drunk or anything like that, but he would just get drunk, he would walk around, he would sit down, like ask for it, get his change where he can, cause a little nuisance in the park or whatever. But you know what I mean? But that was it, and that was his life, you know? And it turns out that he had a head injury, so every time I'd see him again after I spent that couple of weeks with him, he would never remember me. So every time I'd see him, I'd be like, you're Michael Rich, aren't you? And he'd be like, how do you know my name? How do you this and that? And I'll go, you're Michael Rich, you're 44 years old, you're this and that. And he goes, how do you know me? And then I'll buy him a cigarette or something from the shop, whatever, and he'll be like, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done to me. 3 weeks later, I'll do the exact same thing and he'll say the exact same thing. So, and every time he would say the same thing. I'm happy. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm content living. Yeah. He goes. Some days are better than others. But yeah, that was 16, and up until last year before I went to Mauritius, I would still see him every now and again, and he would say the same things. And so that's like almost 10 years he was content. And there was another guy who lived under one of the underpasses on the Great West Road. He used to go to Chicksea's and get his charge phoned up, and he wore glasses. He used to tell me the same thing. He goes, I don't give a fuck, I'm cool. He goes, I'm happy about it. I've got my little underbridge. I've got my like so and so charges my phone. I get changed from so and so. I get my food. Like, it's all good. So yeah, I guess my question is, how much of what I just said relates to you guys, and how much do you think that is the case for the people around you, where they're actually content in the situations that they're in?
Yeah, well, a lot of people find it more easier, really, to be homeless. You've got more freedom. You start getting used to the people around you, and then that's it.
Yeah, because I guess once you got people within that, you got camaraderie. What do you think, Evan?
What, am I happy to be in the situation?
I guess that's the question. Oh, I'm curious.
Yes.
I guess not happy, but the word that he would use is content.
Yeah, I don't know, but no, yeah, it's a lot easier with. I know, like, I understand about the thing of like not having the responsibility, having a flat and stuff.
Yeah.
And the bills and all that. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Of course, and you've got nothing to worry about. But sort of that being said, I mean, sort of like, was it really sort of like, you know, much? It wasn't really that much to worry about, was it? Like holding the flat down and making sure the bills are being paid.
Yeah.
And I know that if I could have it back, if I could have my flat back, like have everything back as it used to, I would have it back in the blink of a fucking eye, because I'm definitely not happier.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not content.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to make this shit stop.
Yeah.
And to me, it's a horrible fucking situation to be in, and I hate my life at the moment. I just don't know how to make it stop. You know, show me a way out.
Yeah.
Show me how to fucking turn it off, please.
Was you happier in jail?
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
I was happier in jail, and the only thing that was so fucking like I wanted to get out of prison for literally was you, Lindsay, and that's it.
Yeah.
And now I've realised that I was happier in jail, yeah.
I feel like what I've seen with you guys and with other people is that it's a struggling back and forth between the mindset of wanting to escape it and do better for yourselves, mixed with those short moments where it feels okay because everything's kind of lined up, you know? And it feels like, because there are times where I'll see you guys and it's very much so on the side of I'm on my way out, and then there are other times where it obviously things have happened in succession and I'm kind of where I am at now. But definitely something that I see in you guys that I don't see in many other people is that they have that back and forth. That when you guys have that strength in you, you guys fight and you're trying to make something happen. And I think that's the reason that everyone sees you and has respect for you, because they try. And like you were saying before, Kevin, like you treat everyone with respect. And to be in a situation that you guys are in and to actually still be able to do that, and to actually see the levity in life and in certain situations, I personally think is fucking amazing. And in that way, as a 25-year-old man, you guys are an inspiration to me in that way. Because I know that I'll have so many more downs as well as ups, and I know that in those down situations, I know people that have been in so much worse situations than me and still been able to make me smile. Do you know what I mean? So what the fuck do I have to be hating about? Do you know what I mean?
I'm in front of the camera finally.
Exactly. Oh, we fucking did it, man. We fucking did it. I'm sorry if that was
You've waited so long.
I know. Literally last year we were talking about this and we're finally doing it. I'm so happy. Guys, like,
congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you so much for both of you for taking the time to talk to me. Right now it is the 1st of May, alright? Let's say like the 1st of July or the 1st of August, 1st of September, something like that. Around that time, a couple months from now, maybe we can do another one. Definitely. And just see what we're both at and just chat some more shit. You guys down?
Yeah. Definitely.
Banging, man. Well, I've got to say, it's fucking very nice to know you.
And thank you.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys next week. Spud me. Guys, that was fucking good, man. That was really good. I hope everything was okay. I hope I didn't say things that were too like personal or anything like that.
No, not at all, man.
I even forgot the camera was there, to be fair.
Yeah, me too. No, that was great, guys.